Hello, everyone. It's Bob Smith. Okay, as you probably know, my real name isn't really Bob Smith, but that's not important because the purpose of this channel is to focus on issues and, well, to just get attention, really. This is one of my YouTube channels. And this channel here is called the Bob Smith channel, and it's one of my new babies. Yes, it is a baby. And I want to thank each and every one of you, for coming on my channel and for viewing my videos. Even if you don't like me, I want to thank you. I want to thank you if you are an ex-Jehovah's Witness. I want to thank you if you are a current Jehovah's Witness. And I want to thank you even if you are a never have been Jehovah's Witness. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, I want to talk about the comments on this video here. Jehovah's Witnesses hide child molesters and pedophilia within their organization. This video has gotten a few hundred views, and to be honest, I did not think it was going to get that many views. I even had reservations on actually creating the video when I saw the Jehovah's Witness elders out of the window going down the street. I stopped and asked myself, do I really want to make a video confronting them? What would be the purpose? And more importantly, what would be the result? So I debated a few minutes. And in the meantime, I yelled across the street as loud as I could that Jehovah's Witnesses Watchtower Organization hides child molesters. Google Australian Royal Commission. And I did that because I saw one of the Jehovah's Witness men, the one in this video that is bald-headed, that takes a few minutes to stand and look at me before turning away and following his other members to the car. I yelled across the street because I saw him give one of my neighbors a pamphlet or some kind of booklet, and I knew that neighbor's got kids. That neighbor has 3 children, and I did my community duty of warning that neighbor, warning the whole street, letting him know to Google Australian Royal Commission, Jehovah's Witnesses, Candace Conti. Oh yes, Candace Conti. We haven't forgot about Candace Conti now, okay? Because she's still up there, and she's supposed to be getting her $28 million, but, well, you know how it is with the Watchtower. They want to wash their hands of responsibility. Well, anyway, that's a whole other discussion. But today, I'm talking about this video here. So, what happens is, as I'm yelling out about the Australian Royal Commission, and the neighbor turns and looks at them and hands them back the pamphlet, these guys say, oh, time to go. Well, they formed a little group at the corner of the street for maybe 60 seconds, I say. And they were talking amongst each other, and I guess that's when they decided, hey, we better get on out of here. Because it seems like people are onto us at this street. And we might not be all that safe. I mean, look, I don't get my hands dirty. I do not believe in fighting physical fights. I'm a fighter now, but I don't get my hands dirty. I don't like blood. I don't like bruises. I don't like to, you know what I mean? I just don't like other people touching me. And I don't like to touch strangers either, even if it is with a fist. I do other kinds of battles, as you can see. But I don't really call it a battle, you know what I mean? I think it's just providing information and not being afraid to confront people about things, not being afraid to confront that 900-pound elephant in the room. Or what is it, the 900-pound gorilla? I don't know. But you know what I'm talking about, right? Anyway, here we go. We've got Christian Sparlock Freedom, shared to my groups. The JWs are a criminal organization. Yes, indeed. And thank you very much, sir. And I respect what you're doing. And I believe I've subbed to your channel. A couple of times over under different YouTube names, but anyway. Raiden Truth. I love how those brothers didn't try to block their faces or his camera shot as if they were guilty, but they calmly made their way to their vehicle. Awesome. Sure. Okay. Well, Raiden Truth. Oh, look. Stephen Stone down here. Look at Stephen, honey. If are saved by this, Jesus of yours, then why all the extreme hate speech? Okay, Stephen, 2 days ago. All right. I don't know where you get Jesus from, but I don't have Jesus or anything like that on my channel. I don't do all that. That's for other people to do. Extreme hate speech. Well, I don't know where you get that. Unless news items are considered hate speech now. I don't know. Anyway. So, yeah! And here we've got Warrior Prince. 19 subscribers and less than 20 views. Apostates have a distant relationship with the truth, it seems. By the way, Warrior Prince, I want to thank you for taking the time. You know what, guys? Warrior Prince is the first person to comment on any new video that I post. He or she is the first one in line, and I want to thank you for being my #1 fan. It's ironic because I assume this is a Jehovah's Witness or somebody that's been a Jehovah's Witness. Maybe it's an ex-Jehovah's Witness who's bored and wants to troll the YouTube channels. I don't know. But hey, listen, I appreciate your attention. I appreciate your engagement. Somebody's paying attention. So it's all good. It's all good. All right. So we've got Marcy, good for you. Expose evil. Someone needs to speak for those captive who cannot. Yes. Isn't that the truth? The members are not authorized to research on the internet. I wonder why. Oh yes, lots to hide. Of course. Of course. But are you going to be able to stop anyone this day and age from searching on the internet? Come on, seriously. If you tell people don't go on the internet, what are they going to do? They're going to go on the internet. Don't think of a purple elephant. Whoops, too late. All right. Now, we've got Stephen Stone here again. And by the way, people, Stephen Stone, this guy or girl, I don't know. I think it's probably somebody I know. But nonetheless, it's a completely empty YouTube profile, which, I don't know. I think this person probably made that profile a couple of days ago or something. I don't know. Who knows, right? Those crazy JWs, Jehovah's Witnesses, they do all kinds of crazy stuff. So, yeah, back to Stevie over here. Stevie says, this girl has 23,000 subscribers on YouTube. I mean, wow, yowza. I just checked and Justin Bieber has 23 million. Justin Bieber, how old are you? 13? I am so impressed. And also 23,000 YouTube subscribers yet. Not single one of his called YouTube friends even bothered going door to door with this nut spreading anti-JW literature. Stephen, I don't have any literature that I spread door to door. I think that's a very ineffective and inefficient method. Instead, my literature is in the form of a PDF and I email that. You know what I mean? Because, while you're going from door to door or standing next to a cart and talking to one person, I flip and hit the enter button on my laptop, and I reach about, I don't know, several hundred at one time. Yeah, and I'm not talking about social media either. I'm talking about straight emails with CCs and BCs. Yeah, but anyway, let's read on. Where's he at? Yeah. His so-called YouTube friends even bothered going door to door with this nut-spreading anti-JW literature, or even going along with him when he ambushed these innocent, totally peaceful JWs. Yeah! Honestly, do you feel like I ambushed them? Really? Is that what I was doing? Hold on, let me redo this, replay. Does this look like... Okay, fine. I guess. Hey, if you think... Okay, I ambushed them, whatever. Hey, I'll let you have that. I'm not going to argue with you. Look at that. There's your daddy, boo. Who's your daddy? That's your circuit overseer and your district governing, overseeing body and elders. Look at that. You better do what they tell you to do. You better get your butt out there and walk that... You better pound the pavement like they do. What the heck are you doing sitting here on YouTube? You think that's real field service time? Huh? You think that's real field service time? You better get out here and pound the pavement. Look at you, lazy. You're a lazy butt sitting on your butt, typing on the screen when you need to be out here. Get out there and pound that pavement like the rest of your brothers. Look at that, working hard, and you're doing nothing. All right, let's move on. Steve, now this is 2 days ago. Now look at this. Steve, it's another comment. This is the second one, all right. All right, so, I left him one. And, I'm wondering about those frantic posts, though, really. I don't know, but Steve, look at this, another one. What a waste of time. This apostate clown spends hours going door to door spreading his own hateful version of the good news on the several streets that he mentions in his video, and then these JWs totally destroyed his apostate's wasted efforts by only taking 1 minute, honey, to simply walk off, honey. Nothing like apostate efficiency at its best. Maybe you apostates' time and efforts would be better spent putting up another anti-JW highway billboard like the one that is now resting in Texas. I am he evenly eyes. Well. Okay, Steve Stone. I don't know. I don't even know if you're a male. I got a sneaking suspicion you might not be. I got a sneaking suspicion, honestly. I got a sneaking suspicion that I might know you from way back when, huh? Oh, by the way, folks, I've sent my YouTube link to a lot of people, including, people that really don't like me all that much, JWs from way in the back, they're trying to do the hush mode shunning thing, and, I'm just not really doing that with them. I'm talking to them, even though they're not really answering me, but you know how JWs are, Jehovah's Witnesses. They'll pretend like they're not going to look at your page, and they'll block you. They'll block you off of their main Facebook page only to make a fake decoy profile and go to your page and look at what you've got. I know, it's insane, but that's how it is, people. Tell me I'm wrong. It's how it is. Alright, so, let's move on. Oh, by the way, Stephen Stone, talk about wasted time. Shouldn't you be standing next to a cart or, I don't know, reading your JW.org pamphlets? What are you doing wasting time on apostate YouTube channels? Huh? Shouldn't you be out there next to a cart? talking to someone. Do you know how blood guilty you are right now? Do you know how many people have lost an opportunity to become a Jehovah's Witness because you didn't talk to them? And now you're blood guilty? Now you're going to die at Armageddon because you're blood guilty, because you were on YouTube talking crap to apostates when you could have saved another soul, or at least bought them another shoe. I don't know, you know? All right, we've got Bal, I hope I'm saying this right, Bal Kaser, I don't know. But anyway, thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. And here's Steven Stone again. Whoa! I don't know. I think Steven Stone likes me. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think Steve might have a crush. Or it's either that or Steve is trying to count his field service time. Well, whoever you are. Steve Stone is probably counting their pioneer time, right? Anyone notice that all of the JW males in this video are older men? All that this young punk did was call down evil on 4 old men. This loudmouth apostate with his camera would have been put to death, honey, for this type of disrespectful behavior in the ancient nation river, because in modern times apostate will be arrested for lying and raping, stalking his wonderful JW older women. I am here to ask. Woo! Are you making death threats? Well, you know, I think this is a Jehovah's Witness for real, because Jehovah's Witnesses, they're so fixated on death and destruction. You ever notice that? Every other magazine, every other article, every other talk is about Armageddon and destroying the world, and you know what I mean? They're just really violent folks. I know you Jehovah's Witnesses don't want to, face that, but it's true. It is so true. It's like you get off on that. But anyway, moving right along. I don't know. Maybe somebody forgot to take their medicine. Anyway. Oh, look, it's another Steven Stone from 3 days ago. Wow, this dude is coming on he's coming on you every day. Commenting in a frenzy. Typical apostate gets this fellowship because of unrepentant sexual sins and makes much worse, becoming disgusted apostate, and then has the gall. What the what is a gall? A gall. Okay, stalk, loyal, okay, worshippers of God, and then makes a feeble and lame attempt to smear and belittle faithful and loyal JWs. And make them look like the bad guys. Apostate hypocrisy at its finest. And then here she keeps signing, I am Heavenly Eyes. Weird. It's a weird signature for a guy. Don't you think? Anyway, okay. So, gets his fellowship because of unrepentant sexual sins. You know what, Steve? I want to be honest with you, and I'm going to tell you something. I don't really know if I'm disfellowshipped or not. I don't really know. You know, when I left as soon as I became an adult at 21, and I literally left without telling anyone from one day to the next. Boom! Out. Gone. And I've never been back since, and it's been a long time since then. But I appreciate you calling me a young punk. I take that as a compliment. So, let's see. Yeah, disfellowshipped. I don't know, bro. Sis, I don't know. But I'll tell you what, if you want, I'll give you the phone number to the elders of that congregation that I used to associate with way back when, and you can call them and find out for me, because I'd like to know if they ever disfellowshipped me. I really would like to know. I know they were hunting me down for like 2 years. They were hunting for me all over the city and couldn't find me. Because I didn't leave any contact info, not even with my family. Because, you know what I'm saying, they were Jehovah's Witnesses, and you know what they do. They send those mofos hiding in the bushes and crap, you know what I mean? They follow you to the grocery store, they go through your trash. And for what, you know? Seriously, I don't have time for that. So, I just didn't leave any kind of contact info. But, hey, you know, if you want to do some Sherlock Holmes type of stuff for me, hey, let me know. Hit me up. So, let's move on to the next comment. And here, we've got another one from Steven Stone. Wow, dude. Stalk, loyal. Okay, so you're a stalker and you're very loyal to me. Well, I'll tell you something. I don't really have anything for you to stalk. I don't have any money for you. You know what I mean? I don't really have anything for you other than, well, maybe you like my videos. Okay, well, I have plenty of that if you like them. Okay, so what's he got to say now? Typical apostate gets... Oh, this is another repeat. So he's just frantically posting and posting over and over and over. Okay. Oh, here's another one. Gosh, how many is he gonna do? Apostate wasting their time as usual, for example, has been estimated, excuse me, by apostates themselves that only 1 out of 100 witnesses have ever heard about the Royal Commission. 1 out of 100? Whoa, where did you get those statistics from? And how do you even know about statistics? Because Jehovah's Witnesses don't really do good math. Wow, you know about statistics and probabilities? What kind of math is that, 1 out of 100. You're just pulling this out of your hind, huh? I just put 1 out of 100. Because that's not too many, right? I prefer it to be 0 out of 100. Because I really don't want anyone to know about it. Alright, I'm having too much fun here. So, plenty to say. Bravo, excellent. I'm going to share this on my page. If these clowns show up on my block, I'm doing the same thing. Please do. And please video cam it, because I would love to see it. Got my popcorn ready. Okay, and then here we go. We've got Steve Stone. Steve has a crush on me. How did you know? Because I never told. You found out. You've got a crush on me. Anyway, this guy knows that these JWs are not personally responsible for child abuse, so he comes with the great idea, coming up with the words enabling process, and then thinks that the never used combination of these two words is somehow original. I am Heavenly Eyes. I don't know what the Heavenly Eyes deal is, but okay, you know, you got your little narcissism thing going on. Okay, cool. But I don't really, you know what I mean? I don't really know what that's supposed to be about, but, you know what? I see you like that phrase, enabling process, don't you? Yeah. That really pisses the Jehovah's Witnesses off, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Well, truth hurts. That's all I've got to say. The truth hurts. That's all I've got to say. And no matter how many times you post on my channel, no matter how hard you hit the keyboard with your fingers, it still won't change the fact that anyone associated with Watchtower Jehovah's Witnesses JW.org is part of the enabling process of child sexual abuse within the Watchtower Jehovah's Witness organization, you included. So, there's that. But hey, you know, if you feel like you want to entertain yourself here, go right ahead. Still won't change the fact. And here he is again.
This guy knows that these JWs are not personally responsible for child abuse, so he comes up with the great idea of coming up with the words enabling process, and then thinks that the never-used combination of these two words is somehow original.
Okay, you just posted that. This person's really upset. This person is really upset by the phrase enabling process. I really do think, people, that I know this person, Steven Stone, and I don't think it's a male either. But I'm going to leave it at that. Anyway, Run from the Tower says, thank you for posting this and for exposing the filthy religion called Jehovah's Witnesses. Absolutely hilarious when they bust out their phones to start recording as if they're going to watch the video later. Keep them running, Bob. Yes, sir, or yes, ma'am. I'm going to check out your channel a little later. But I appreciate you leaving that comment. And yes, it is true. It is true. I don't think the man was really recording me, to be honest, because I noticed he didn't bother to turn any buttons off when he laid his cell phone down to grab the steering wheel and to back out. Now, maybe I missed it somewhere down the line, but my gut feeling, I just don't think he was really recording me. I think he was doing it either one to match what I was doing. Jehovah's Witnesses like to mirror people and they like to pretend, Or number two, he was using a very lame scare tactic, or trying to use some kind of scare tactic, like he's, recording me, which I hope he was recording, and I hope he does show it to his friends and family, because it's information that needs to be known, it needs to be spread. He would be helping the cause greatly if he did. So, but I honestly don't think he even recorded me, but, who knows? Eve Chris, the driver who asked if you were accusing them was recording you, recording them. Yeah, interesting, huh? But hey, even if he did record it, maybe he wanted to go back and listen to what I had to say, in the privacy of his own home, away from the rest. Who knows? Now, we have Obed, love your video, and Marie Fowler. I love the one guy is recording as well. What's he going to do with what he records? I know, right? What is he going to do with it? Nothing. Nothing at all. Well, like I said, I'm hoping the guy will take it and show it to his friends and family. Please do. Governing body of apostate witnesses. Only one of them dared to meet your eyes, and that was only after he had retreated to the safety of his car, and only for 1 second, walking towards the car. They were all staring down at their shoes, a sign of guilt. Complicity? Interesting. Yeah, isn't that interesting? I thought so too. I think the guy with the cam was probably someone in an authoritative position, maybe an elder or some sort of like that. He came off like that. That smug attitude and body language that they have. We've all seen it. Janitors and window washers who have absolutely no status in the real world, but once they step foot into a kingdom hall, they're semi-gods, and you better bow down. Better suck the fart out of their gluteus maximus. And you better suck it with gusto. Yeah. So yeah, governing body of apostate witnesses, I think you are absolutely right. He was afraid until he felt safe. But really, it's not me to be afraid of. It's not really me. I'm just one small person, like Steve Stone and Warrior Prince and whatever the other person's name is said. It's nothing to worry about. It's just a little YouTube channel with like 3 views, and it's just nothing. It's just all lies. Just lies. It's lies. That's what it is. All right, the last one, ADR CAD. Good job. Keep it up. Thank you, sir, madam. Appreciate it. So, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank each and every one of you once again for watching my videos, for taking the time to comment, for telling me what you think, for sharing these videos on your pages, on your profiles, and tweeting them and all that good stuff. So, thanks again, and talk to you soon.